Hey everybody, today on Henry's Tattoos, I'm going to show you how to make Persian barberry flatbread. Let's get straight into it.
Alright guys, so we're going to start by making our dough first. So just into a bowl, we're going to add 1 sachet of instant yeast, about a teaspoon of white sugar, just a pinch of salt, about 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and to this we're going to add 1 1/4 cup of warm water. Now make sure it's warm water, not hot water. If you're going to add hot boiling water, you're going to kill the yeast. If you add cold water, it's going to take much longer to rise. So we'll just give this a quick mix and get it dissolved. Just like so. Now we're going to begin adding our flour. So I'm just using regular plain flour. I'm going to start by adding in about 2 cups. And just using our hands, or you can use a mixer if you like. Just gonna stir this around. Once that's all dissolved, we're gonna add in 1 more cup. Now we'll just add in another 1/4 cup. So I always like to add my flour gradually. This prevents the dough from turning lumpy. We really want a nice smooth consistency. Now we'll just add a final 1/4 cup. So guys, in total 3.5 cups. So guys, once your dough comes together like that, we're going to take our bowl away, place some flour on a board, and we're going to begin by kneading our dough. Make sure to flour your surface if it does start to stick. And you want to knead this for around 5 to 10 minutes. So all we're going to do now is bring our bowl back, place just some flour on the bottom, place our dough straight in there, and we're just going to cover this with some cling wrap, and just place it into a warm place for around 45 minutes to an hour until it's about doubled in size. So we're going to make our glaze now while that's getting ready. So just into a small saucepan, add in 1 cup of water, along with 1 teaspoon of plain flour, and 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda, or baking soda. It's different everywhere. So guys, all we're going to do is just put our saucepan on a high heat, and we just want this mixture to reach the boil. Now in the meantime, we'll also preheat our oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Alright, so once that reaches the boil, turn your heat off, and we just want to leave that there for now while we start making our bread. So guys, as you can see, our dough has doubled in size. Now I'm going to make 2 loaves with this, so what I'm going to do is just half it. Now you can make a full one, you can do quarters, you can do any size you like. So we'll just work on 1/2 for now. So just bring your dough out onto a floured surface. Just like so. Now all we're going to do with our dough is just shape it into a long oval shape like that. You can use a rolling pin if you like, but it's much nicer when you do it by hand. So you pretty much want this long sort of shape like that. So what we're going to do now is bring our mixture that we just made. Now make sure it has cooled down before you use it, don't go burning your fingers. And you just want to dip your fingers into it. and just use that to stretch it. So once you have a shape that you're satisfied with, bear in mind this does need to fit into your oven. Make sure it's the right size, make sure you have the right pan for it as well. We're just going to lift this up carefully and place it into our baking tray. So that's how mine looks now. So what we're going to do is dip our fingers into our mixture again. And all you want to do is just run your fingers along to get that traditional sort of look. Essentially, make sure the entire bread is covered with this mixture. That's what gives it its very nice appearance. Just like so. So guys, once you're happy with how it looks, what we're going to do is sprinkle some sesame seeds on it. In my case, I've got a mixture of sesame seeds with nigella seeds here, which is very commonly used. So that's how I'm going to do it. If you don't have that available, just stick to sesame seeds. I've seen some people even do poppy seeds, so you can do that as well. So give it a very good covering. Just like that. And provided your oven is ready, we'll go and put this straight in. So guys, we're looking for a total baking time for that one around 10 to 15 minutes. So do check on it after about 10 minutes. You don't want it to burn, you want it to be nice and soft still. Now with the other half, I'm just going to go ahead and half it again, and I'll make smaller ones with this one. Now this will of course bake faster as well, so keep that in mind. Now guys, in saying that, you can make any shape you like, you don't have to stick to a traditional shape. So once again, once you've got your shapes, dip your fingers into the mixture. And we'll begin to stretch these out. Once you're happy with it, place it onto your baking tray. And we'll repeat the same with this one. And once again, we'll sprinkle our seeds on top. And that's ready to get into the oven. Now bear in mind, because these ones are smaller, your cooking time might be only around 8 to 10 minutes. So keep an eye on that. Alright guys, and there we have it. I've just pulled this out of the oven. This one I left for 13 minutes. And guys, that's perfect. And just look at that. Freshly made, warm Persian barberry. So I've got the other one in the oven now, so I'll show you how that comes out as well. Okay, and that's a smaller one there, guys. So, 2 pieces. And just look at that, perfectly inside, nice and warm. So guys, as for storage, you can leave this outside for 1 or 2 days. You can have a wrap and freeze it and defrost it whenever you like. Although, as you can see, it's very simple to make, so feel free to do it whenever you like. I hope you like that, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.